The sun is just about to set over the horizon on what has been a beautiful Friday evening. Look at how still and glassy smooth the Maumee River is, and a really enjoyable night tonight if you're going to be stepping out the door. 59 degrees here in the month of November, mid-November at that. It is rare to get days like this that are calmer with the winds, bright with the sunshine, and mild with temperatures up into the 60s. So we have clear skies across the area. A few fair weather clouds are going to drift overhead, and eventually after midnight the clouds are really going to be thickening up across the area. We are in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees still at this point. And if it's your big board Friday, we've got a whole host of high school football games. We've got Whitmer taking on St. Ed's, Central Catholic taking on Wapakoneta, and that big matchup Liberty Center taking on Liberty Benton tonight. If you're going to be out in the stands, plan on the 40s as we fall back tonight after dark. And then eventually we're going to rise tomorrow morning back into the low and mid 50s. The next impact, though, it's going to be breezy and warm weather. You're going to feel it all day Saturday. Much of the day will be dry, just a chance we get a few isolated sprinkles that will be possible as we go through tomorrow afternoon. What you notice, though, coming up moments from now, about 60 seconds from now, our Friday sunset is at 5:14, and we continue to lose 2 minutes and 6 seconds each and every day. But if you think it's bad for us, I got to tell you this. Next week on Tuesday, do you remember the city formerly known as Barrow, Alaska? They will see their last sunset for 2025, and they will enter 64 straight days before they see their next sunrise, which will be on January 22nd, because the fact is they are up in the Arctic Circle, the time of the year where darkness falls very quickly. Thought you'd find that fairly interesting as we are in the midst of some of the darker days here in Northwest Ohio and southern Michigan. For our Saturday, we have cloudy skies across the area. We're going to start with gloomier conditions, but it will be warm and dry much of the day. Winds will gust at times 30 to 35 miles per hour. And when I tell you I think much of the day is going to be dry, it is likely to be nearly entirely dry as a front works through, and eventually from the 60s back into the 40s by the time we get toward the end of the weekend. So here's the transition you're going to feel. Highs in the 60s as we go into Saturday. There will be the chance we get an isolated brief rain shower. Back into the 40s on Sunday. It will be cooler and much more breezy as we go through the day on Sunday. And that chance we get some more sunshine is going to be back as we get into Sunday. And then early next week, Monday, we're going to have highs in the 40s. Tuesday, we'll have cloudy skies. Chance we get a rain and snow mix. It is not anything significant, just a few snowflakes or cold raindrops. And then late next week, a more significant system. Thursday, Friday into Saturday could bring some more widespread rain chances at this point.
I learned something listening to your weather just now. I did not realize in Alaska, I knew that they had periods of complete darkness.
Yes.
64 days?
64 days. So
that's incredible.
On Tuesday, the sun will set at like 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And they won't see a sunrise until January 22nd of 2026. It is 64 straight days of darkness. So I know we complain about the darkness here in Northwest Ohio and southern Michigan.
How long does their sunlight in the summer go 24 hours a day? 64 days? Or
about 80 days of straight sunshine is what they get in the summer. So big difference is what they have.
Good to know. Thanks, Chris.
We have it pretty good here.
Yeah.